So in this question, we are told that the dash is the value you calculate when you want the arithmetic average. Okay, so arithmetic average just means the mean. That means the mean. So the answer to this question is mean. Okay, and think of the fact that mean, median, mode are called measures of central tendency. The three of them like this, they are called measures of central tendency. Okay, let's take the next question. If 35 is a median of the set of data including 21, 7, 45, 33, 62, and x, then x is what? So to find the value of x. So the first thing to do is to arrange the data as is given to you. We have to be very, very fast. So the next thing, ignore this value of x that is here and just arrange the 5 data, the remaining values, according to their increasing values. So we are going to start with 7 first because that's the smallest one. Then 21, 33, 45, 62, then x. Now you don't know where x will be. We were told that the median is 35. That will give you an idea that the median value is around, the next number that x will be is around this side, is after 33. Okay, so all you have to do is do 33 plus x. X will be around this position here, this position, because it's going to be after 33. So 33 plus x divided by 2 will give us 35. Okay, we are dividing by 2 because the data set has 6 values. So you have to divide by 2 because 2 data will be in the middle. Then continue the working from there. You're going to get 33 plus x. 2 times 35 will give you 70. Then from here, x is equals to 70 minus 33. Then from here, x is equals to 37. So go to your option and pick 37 as your answer. Third question. The dash is often the preferred measure of central tendency if the data are severely skewed. Now, what's a skewed data? That's a data that does not have an even distribution. Like when you draw the frequency graph, instead of it to look like this as an even distribution, it will look something like this. One part will be higher, then this one will now be bent like this. Okay, that's an uneven or a skewed distribution. So the best measure of central tendency that you need in this case is the median. Okay, is the median. What you need is the data that is in the middle, not the mean or the mode. Okay, so the answer is median. Next question. Which of the following is the formula for range? Range is just the highest value minus the lowest value. So H stands for the highest value, L stands for the lowest value. So the difference between the two is range. So the answer should be H minus L. Okay, so this is our answer right here. Let's take the next question. Dash are used when you want to visually examine the relationship between two quantitative variables. Okay, so in this case, talking about quantitative variables that has to do with numbers. So it cannot be bar graph. We're talking about two quantitative variables. Bar graphs are just for a single variable. So the only answer here is what is called a scatter plot. Scatter plots is something that looks like this. So this is what a scatter plot looks like. It just shows you the way one variable varies with the other variable. So you can tell you maybe the relationship between them is a direct relationship or maybe it is an inverse relationship. Okay, so the correct answer in this case is a scatter plot. It shows you the relationship between two variables, two different variables. So for the next question, as a general rule, the dash is the best measure of central tendency because it is more precise. So we have these options here. The answer cannot be range because range is not a measure of central tendency. Range is a measure of dispersion. Okay, so the answer is any of these three guys here. But the correct answer is actually the mean. The mean is the most precise measure of central tendency and it is the one that is most often used. The next one, we are told that the most frequently occurring number in a set of values is called this one is very obvious. The answer is mode. Okay, the answer is mode. Next one. So let's take the next question. A rectangular box with a square base and no top has a volume of 500 cm cube. The dimension of the box that requires the least amount of material are. So this question is testing your knowledge of this is calculus. Okay, you can solve it with calculus. So this is a diagram of what the box looks like. We are told that the bottom is a square. So don't waste your time. Just go to the option. You know that the volume of a rectangular box like this, it should be length times breadth times height. and you are told that the base is a square. So these two numbers here must be the same because a square has equal sides. So you're looking for an option that has the same length, same breadth, but different height. Okay, so if you check the options very well, this cannot be the answer, 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 this can only be the answer. Okay, so 10 times 10 times 5, because 10 and 10 here are the base, and the base are the same because we are told that it's a square. So this is the only logical answer. You can solve this question using calculus, using differentiation, but we are not going to do that right now because of you have to be time conscious. So let's take the next question. So for this next question, we are told that the roof of a shelter is made from a piece of corrugated iron 2.3 meter long, and it is inclined at an angle of 18 degrees to the horizontal. How far from the wall does the roof stick out? So it's very obvious. This is trigonometry. So you draw the diagram like this. This is the corrugated sheet here. Then this is the wall here. Then you draw this part down to form a rectangle triangle. This is the length of the iron sheet. So this place is 2.3 meters. Okay, this place is rectangle. This angle here will be 18 degrees. Okay, after that, you have to find this height here. That's what you're looking for. This is the horizontal ground here, or horizontal. So you're looking for this height here. So if you do this, you see that this is, you're going to use sine. This is SOHCAHTOA. So this place is the hypotenuse here. Right, this place is the opposite. Okay, so you're going to use sine. So you're going to say sine 18 degrees is equals to, the opposite is h divided by the hypotenuse, which is 2.3. So h, when you cross multiply, you're going to get sine 18 times 2.3. If you multiply this with the calculator, sine 18 is 0.309. Then multiply this by 2.3. I'm going to get h is equals to 0.71. So the answer is 0.71. So we go to your option and look for 0.71 there. So you can see this is the answer here. So we take the next question. A ladder 20 meter long rests against the vertical wall so that the foot of the ladder 9 meter from the wall. Okay, so the height, okay, corresponding to 1 decimal place above the ground at which the upper end of the ladder touches the wall is dash. So this is also trigonometry. So this is the ladder here. Let's assume this is the ladder here. It rests against the vertical wall. This is the vertical wall here. Okay, then this is the horizontal ground here. So this length of the ladder is 20. From the question, it is 20. Then the foot of the wall is 9. So this place is 9 meters. This place is 20 meters. So you're looking for this particular side here, which is the height. So this is trigonometry. This is Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so this is the hypotenuse here. Okay, so hypotenuse squared must be equals to opposite squared plus adjacent squared. So it's very straightforward. So hypotenuse is 20. This will be 20 squared is equals to then h squared plus 9 squared. 20 squared is 400. That's 20 times 20. So you need to master your squares. You need to master your squares so you don't make mistake in the exam. Then here is h squared plus 9 times 9 is 81. So for you to get h squared, you have to subtract. So 400 minus 81. So your h squared will give you, if you subtract that, you're going to get 319. Then for you to find h, you have to take square root of both sides. So this square root of 319. So your h will give you 17.86. We are told to put it in 1 decimal place. So that will be 17.9. So go to your option and look for 17.9 there. So this is the answer here, 17.9. So let's go to the next question. So for this next question, a dealer increased the price of an item by 20%. Okay, and she then increased the price of the same item by 30%. So if x is the original price, what is the price? What is the price after the two increases? So it's very straightforward. The original price is x, Abby. X. The dealer increases by 20%. That means the person did original value of x is x plus, she now did 20%. That will be 20 over 100 times x. This is now the current price after increasing by 20%. So if you solve this, if you cut this out, this will give you 0.2. If you divide this, you're going to get 0.2. So this is the same thing as writing x plus 0.2x. If you add this together, this is 1x, so don't forget, this is this imaginary one here. This is like 1x plus 0.2x. What you're going to get is 1.2x. So this is the price after the 20% increase. But the same person now increased the same price, this 1.2x, she increased it by 30%. 30%. So let's increase that by 30%, as you can see in the question, 30%. Now let's do that. The same method, we're going to write 1.2x, which is the original price, plus 30 over 100. Now, of this price now, of this 1.2x, then times 1.2x. So that's all you need to solve this out. This guy here is 0.3. If you cut this out, you're going to get 0.3. So you're going to get 1.2x plus 0.3 times 1.2x. So if you solve this out, you're going to get 1.2x plus 0.3 times 1.2 will give you 0.36x. Okay? Then you add 1.2 plus 0.36. So 1.2x plus 0.36x. You're going to get 1.56x. So this is the price after the two increases. So let's go to our option and let's check if it's there. So I need to check for 1.56x. So it is right there. So the answer is option B. Option B. Let's move on. So for our next question, two dice are thrown. Okay, we are told that what is the probability that the sum of the two numbers is greater than 10? Okay, now one die can give you 6 options. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 options. When you throw two dice, what you can get is 6 raised to the power 2 options. Total number of options you can get is 6 raised to the power 2. So that means your answer in this question should be over 36. Anything you do should be over 36. Okay, now let's see. Instead of drawing the table, don't waste your time. Just look at what can give you something greater than 10 on a die. A die can show only 1 to 6. So things that can give us something greater than 10. You can have 6, 6. 6, 6 is 12. Total is 12. Okay, you can also have 5, 6, which is 11. And you can have 6, 5, which is also 11. So the first die shows 6, second one shows 6. First die shows 5, the other one shows 6. First die shows 6, second one shows 5. So these are the only options that can give us something greater than 10. This is 12, this is 11, this is 11. So bearing that in mind, these are just 3 options out of 36 options. So the probability will just be P is equals to 3 over 36. Then cut that out, you're going to get 1 over 12. Move to your option, check out 1 over 12 there. You can see this is the answer right here. Okay, let's take the next question. So for this next question, we are told that x and y are two real numbers, so that 3x plus 2y is equal to 5, and 5x plus 4y is equal to 9. Then, we are told to find what is the value of 4x plus 3y. This is a case of simultaneous equation. You can solve the equation like this. You write the two equations out, then solve it simultaneously. But that might take some of your time. There's another method that you can use. All you have to do is look for this guy, look for this 3x plus 2y, look for it inside this guy here. Okay, break this one, break the lower one down, break this one down, break this one down such a way that you can have this top one. So let's write 5x in another way. 5x is the same time as writing x plus 3x. Okay, that's 5x. Then 4y is the same time as writing 2y plus 2y. Then I'm going to write 9 here because I just broke this guy down. Okay, so this is the same thing as the equation 2. Now to make it easier for you, 3x plus 2y is here already. You can see it here. This is 3x plus 2y here. You can see it here. Which is the same thing as this equation. So everything here like this is 5. Everything here is 5. So just write it out like that. X plus x is 2x. You're going to write 2x plus everything here is 5. 5 plus 2y is equals to 9. Then from here, 2x plus 2y, bring this 5 to this side. So it's going to be negative. That will be 9 minus 5. is equals to 9 minus 5. Then from here, this will give you 2x plus 2y is equals to 4. If you solve this out, divide everything by 2. Divide all through by 2. So that will give you x plus y is equals to 2. So we're told that x plus y is equals to 2. That means x is 1 and y is 1, because 1 plus 1 is 2. So x is 1 and y is 1. If we solve this equation simultaneously, you're still going to get the same answer. X is 1 and y is 1. So since x is 1 and y is 1, you're going to go back to what you're looking for. Come back to this part here. So from this part, x is 1, y is 1. And we have 4x plus 3y. So if x is 1, y is 1. 4 times 1 will give us 4, plus 3 times 1 will give us 3. 4 plus 3 will give us 7. So the answer is 7. Yeah. If we solve it with the log method, which is simultaneous equation, using elimination method, you're still going to get the same answer. This is a faster way. You need to think very fast and very smart. Let's take the next one. So for the next question, we are told that in an AP, arithmetic sequence, whose fourth term is 14, the fourth term is 14, that is T4 is A plus 3D. That's the formula for the fourth term. A plus 3D is equals to 14. Then the 11th term is 70. That means T11 is A plus 10D. This is equal to 70. Then we have to find the common difference and the first term. That means you have to look for A. You have to look for A and D. Okay? It's easy. This is simultaneous equation. So let us subtract straight up, because this part is the same. This coefficient is the same. Let's subtract. Let's call this guy equation 1. Let's call this one equation 2. So just subtract, you get your answer. So equation 2 minus equation 1. So A minus A will give us 0. You need to write it. 10D minus 3D will give us 7D. Okay, is equals to 70 minus 14 will give us 56. Okay, then from there, the variable side, D equals to 56 over 7. Then from here, D is equals to 8. Now let's find A. Since D is 8, what will A be? Come to this part here and plug it in here. Plug it in here. So you can see that A will be A plus D is 8. So that will be 3 times 8 is equals to 14. It will be A plus 24 is equals to 14. Then just subtract. A will be 14 minus 24. You can see that A will be minus 10. So I need A equals to minus 10 and B is equals to 8. Go to your option and look for that. A is minus 10 and D is equals to 8. A is minus 10 and D is equals to 8. So the answer is option A. I hope you understand. Okay. So what's up, guys? If you're still watching this video, please like and subscribe to this channel, share with your friends, and I need your subscription to this channel, please. In an arithmetic sequence or AP with 25 terms, that means N is 25. You can see it's very simple. N is 25. If the first term is 60, that means A is 60. Very simple. Then the last term is minus 12. That means L is minus 12. That's the last term. You have to find the sum of the sequence. That's the sum of the AP. Now, to find the sum of AP, there are two formulas to use. The first one is Sn is equals to n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 bracket d. Okay? You can use this formula, or you can use this formula. Sn is equals to n over 2 into a plus l. This formula is very useful when you know the last term. You're less concerned about the common difference. All you need is the last term, the value of a and n. So this is one we are going to use in this case. So the formula to use right now is Sn is equals to n over 2 equals to, open bracket a plus l. So let's use that now. So n is, from our From our analysis, you can see that n is 25, a is 60, and l is minus 12. So just come here and you're going to write s equals to s25, which is the value of n, is going to be equals to 25 divided by 2, open your brackets, put the value of a, which is 60 in the question, plus the last value of the last term, which is minus 12. Then break this down. If you break this down, you're going to get 25 over 2, 60 minus, this is plus times minus giving minus, 60 minus 12 will give you 48. So then break this down, 25 times, cut this out, this will give you 24. So 25 times 24, that's what you're going to get as a final answer. That is 600. Okay, go to your option and look for 600, which is the sum of the first 25 terms. So the answer is 600. So in an arithmetic sequence with 25 terms, okay, if the first term is 60 and the last term is minus 12, you have to find the common difference. So from the question, the arithmetic has 25 terms, so that means n is 25. Okay, the first term is 60, that means a is 60. Okay, and the last term is minus 12. So it's very simple and straightforward. All you have to do is use the nth term formula of AP. The nth term formula of AP goes like this. We're going to write Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1 bracket d, where d is the common difference, n is the number of terms, and a is the first term. So if you use this formula, all I need to know is the position of this guy. This guy is the last term. When you arrange the series, when you arrange them, this guy is the last one. Okay, so I need to know the common difference between the terms. So all I have to write is this Tn here will become minus 12. So minus 12 will be equals to the first term is 60. So this A is 60 here. So is equals to 60 plus, now the number of terms in the question is 25, that is n. So I'll come here, I'll write 25 here, which is the value of n. So 25, then minus 1, then I'll put the d, which is what I'm looking for, common difference. Then let's solve this and see what the answer will be. Minus 12 is equals to 60. 25 minus 1 will give you 24. 24 times d will give you 24d. So this will give you 24d. Then correct the like terms. So that will give you minus 12 minus 60 is equals to 24d. Then minus 12 minus 60 will give you minus 72 equals to 24d. Divide both sides by 24. Then from here, you can see that d equals to minus 3. So the common difference is minus 3. So go to your option and look for minus 3 there. So minus 3 is here. So that's the answer, minus 3. So I hope you understand. If you're still watching this video, please like and subscribe. Okay, like and subscribe. I'm still going to post more videos like this. Like and subscribe. Thank you guys. So for the next question, we are told that a chord 6.6 meter long is 5.6 meter from the center of a circle. You have to find the radius of the circle. Okay, this is circle geometry. So you need to draw a circle first. This is the center of the circle right here. Then this is the chord here. This is the chord here. Okay. Now we are told that the chord is 6.6 meter long. So from here to here like this is 6.6. Okay, 6.6. Then the distance of the chord to the center of the circle, distance from this center here to this down to this bottom part of the circle, the chord here is 5.6. 5.6. But this line that comes from the center of the circle to touch this chord here, the line will bisect the chord. It's one of the circle geometry theorems, that a line coming from the center of a circle meeting the chord at 90 degrees will bisect the chord. So this part will be 3.3. This place will be 3.3. Okay, so this part will be broken down into two equal parts. Then the radius of the circle is from here to here like this. This is the radius of the circle. The radius of the circle is what you're looking for. Let me see, here is x. So the full diagram will look like this. A right angle triangle like this. This part is x, which is the radius, what I'm looking for. This place is 5.6. This part is right angle triangle. So this part is 3.3, which is the full length of the chord if you extend it backwards. Okay, now you have to solve this guy and look for the value of x. So that is Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem, that will be 5.6 squared because this guy is hypotenuse. Okay, so plus 3.3 squared. I'm just going to solve this and take the square roots. So 5.6 squared will give me 31.36 plus then 3.3 squared will give me 10.89. So I'm going to add these two guys to get 42.25. At the end of the day, I'll do the square root of this guy. So that will give me square root of this guy for this 42.25 will give you 6.5 meter. So go to your option and look for 6.5 meter there. So 6.5 meter, that's option C. So for this next question, we are told that the height in centimeter of 10 children are, then they gave us all these numbers here. So we have to find the mean height of the children is, I'm looking for the mean. So for you to find mean is equals to the sum. Okay, the sum divided by the count. So you have to add all these numbers first, then divide it by 10. Okay, if you do the addition of all these numbers, you're going to get 1580. If you add all these numbers here, you're going to get 1580. Then just divide it by 10. Divide it by 10. Then that will give you 158. So that is the mean. The mean is 158 centimeter. So go there and pick 158 as your answer. Okay, so let's. For this next question, we're told that a class of all possible subsets of space S is called. Okay, so what we're trying to ask you, that the data bank or the set where you can pick all the subsets of a set is called what? That's what I'm trying to ask you. And if you know from set theory that it is called the universal set, which has this symbol, okay, or this symbol. Okay, so the universal set is the set that contains all subsets of a set. So the answer to this question is the universal set. Okay, now we've come to the end of this video. These are 20 questions for your UNILAG Post Ume Mathematics. Watch the part 2 of this video, which is right now on your screen. Watch the part 2 for the next set of 20 questions. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching. You guys are wonderful. So for this next question, we are told that the height in cm of 10 children are, then they give us these numbers here. We have to find the standard deviation of the heights of the children. So this is standard deviation. The previous question we solved is similar to this one. We've already found the mean. So the mean of this question was 158, which was the previous answer to this question. So for you to find standard deviation, you must use the formula summation fd squared over summation f, then do the square root of that. You have to be very fast about it. This is the formula of standard deviation. F is the frequency. This sigma symbol stands for summation. YD is the deviation. Deviation means the value of x, subtract the mean from it, x minus x bar. That's the mean of deviation, x minus x bar. Then you now square your answer. Okay, now to do that here, you have to be very fast about it. The frequency here is going to be 1 because if you check the data, nothing is repeating. There's no number that repeats twice here. All the numbers are just occurring once. So frequency is 1. So I've already found the mean to be 158. Okay, from the previous answer, if you can remember. So what I'm going to do now is to deviate. I'm going to subtract 158 from each of these numbers. So 145 minus 158, I'm going to do that. The same thing here, 163 minus 158, I'm going to do that. Some will be negative, some will be positive. So if you do that, you're going to get 145 minus 158, you're going to get minus 13. This one will give you 5. This one will give you 1. This one will give you 4. 167 minus 158, this one will give you 9. 149 minus 158, this one will give you minus 9. This one will give you minus 8. This one will give you 2. This one will give you 12. Then this one will give you minus 3. Then the next step is to square the deviations. You can see it here, fd squared. This d, you have to square division. So you have to square all these numbers. When you square these numbers, you then add all of them. So 13 times 13 That's 169. 5 times 5 is 25. 1 times 1, 1. 4 times 4, 16. 9 times 9, 81. You add everything together. That's what I've done here. You can see it here. That's what I've done. 169, 25, 1, 16, 81, 81, 64, 4. All these numbers, then add those numbers, add everything together. After adding everything together, divide it by 10 because 10 is the frequency. Total frequency is 10, summation F. There are 10 numbers in the data. Okay, so if you add everything here, add all these numbers here, you're going to get 591. 591. Then divide it by 10, then do square root. We divide it by 10, you're going to get 59.1. Then do the square root of that, which will give you 7.68 or 7.7, which is the standard deviation. Then go to your answer and look for 7.7 there. So this is the answer right here. So in the exam, you can actually skip this question because it's kind of lengthy. You can skip it, then come back to it when you are done with the rest. So let's continue with the solution. Please click on the subscribe button and share this channel with your friends. The next video on your screen for the next set of 20 questions for UNILAG Post UME 2024. Thank you. Goodbye.